Hello and welcome to this tutorial, and in this tutorial we are going to learn one more method of creating objects. So in the previous tutorial we have created our own objects by using the constructors, and in this tutorial we are going to use the object initializers in order to initialize or to create an object. So object initializers are one more way in order to create an object, and it is more efficient way of creating an object. So unlike the previous tutorial where we have used constructors, in this tutorial we are going to use initializers. So in order to create an object by using initializers, we initially go ahead and go into the head tag, and then we type the name of the object. So let's say we want to create an object like person, and you want to name the object as PQR or the instance of an object as PQR. Then you go ahead and type PQR. Then after it we type equals, and then we have these curly braces, and within these curly braces we type the properties which we want to assign to this particular object. So let's say we want to assign a value of name as one property. So we type name, and then we assign the value within double quotes which we want to assign to the name. So let's say the name of PQR is PQR. Now if you want to assign a second property to a particular object, you go ahead and give a comma, and then you name the property which you want to add. So let's say you want to add a property called age. So we type age, and similar to the name we use a colon to assign value to age. So let's say the age is 28, and now when we end the statement, simply give a semicolon. So this is one of the methods to create a basic simple object by using the object initializers. So now let's go ahead and create one more object of same kind by using initializer. So let's say this time we want to create it for ABC. So let's say the person's name is ABC. So we type ABC equals to, then we have the curly braces, and we type name colon ABC, and remember to mention the name in double quotes, and then we give a comma. Then we type age colon, let's say 34. Now once we have these things in place, we want to check if whether we could access the properties of an object or not. So the method for accessing the properties in this case are similar to those used in the previous tutorial. So let's say if you want to access the age of ABC, you go ahead and you type document.write, and in it you simply specify the properties of an object which you want to use. So let's say you want to access the properties of ABC. So we type ABC, and now you give a dot, then you name the property which you want to access. So let's say if you want to access name, so you type age after the dot operator. Now if you save the code and execute it, you'll get the value as 34, and that is because we have accessed the age of the object ABC. Now if you want to access the name of PQR, you simply change this to PQR.name. Now if you execute it, you'll get the value to be PQR, and that is because inside the name of PQR the value PQR is stored. Now let's say you want to change it, let's say we want to store like the value notepad into it. Now this statement right here is going to give us the value of notepad, and that is because we have stored the value of notepad into the name property of the object PQR. So when we execute the code, we are going to get the value as notepad. So that's how you create an object by using object initializers, and it is more simple as compared to creating objects by using constructors. So in order to create objects by object initializers, we initially give the object name, and then we type the equal to sign, and in the curly braces we specify the properties which we want to name. So for example, we want name and age as the properties. We initially give the property name, which is name, then we give a colon to assign some value to it. Then in order to add one more property, you give a comma, then you add the second property name, and again you use the colon to assign some value to it. Now you could go on and you could add number of properties, as many number of properties as you want, by simply adding on commas and giving the property name and its value. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. Thank you.